Records, struts. Objectives. In this chapter, you will learn about records, examine various operations on struct, manipulate data using a struct, learn about the relationship between a struct and functions. A struct is a collection of fixed number of components, members, accessed by name. Members may be of different data types. The syntax is struct, the struct name, followed by data type 1 and the identifier, data type 2, the identifier, and so forth. A struct is a definition, not a declaration. You must declare a variable of that type to use it. For example, strut of house type. We have string of style, integer the number of bedrooms, integer the number of bathrooms. Here we have a pictorial representation for a new house of house type. Our new house consists of style, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, number of cars in the garage, the year built, square footage, etc. Accessing struct members. We use the following syntax to access a struct member. The struct variable name dot member name, where the dot is called the member access operator. To initialize the members of new student, we would define new student.gpa equals 0.0, new student.first name equals John, and new student.last name equals Brown. And we can see the structure here based upon our record of new student, first name John, last name Brown, where we defined above, as well as the GPA. Assignment. The value of one struct variable can be assigned to another struct variable of the same type using an assignment statement. The statement student equals new student copies the content of new student into student. The assignment statement student equals new student is equivalent to the following: student.firstname is equal to new student.firstname. Student.lastname equals new student.lastname, and so forth. Comparison relational operators. Compare struct variable member-wise. No aggregate relational operations allowed. To compare the values of student and new student, we would have if student.firstname is equal to new student.firstname and student.lastname equal to student.lastname. Input-output. No aggregate input-output operations are allowed on a struct variable. Data in a struct variable must be read or written one member at a time. For example, output new student contents, you can see cout equals cout new student first name and new student last name. Struct variables and functions. A struct variable can be passed as a parameter by value or by reference. A function can return a value of type struct. Summary. A struct is a collection of a fixed number of components. Components can be of different types, called members or accessed by name. Struct is a reserved word. No memory is allocated for a struct. Memory is when the variables is allocated when variables are declared. The dot operator is the member access operator. It is used to access members of a struct. The only built-in operations on a struct are the assignment and member access. Neither arithmetic nor relational operations are allowed on struts. A strut can be passed by value or by reference. A function can return a value of type strut, and struts can be members of other struts.